To another interesting class. Today we are going to be looking at constitution. Every organization and society has rules and regulations that binds them. Just as we are in school, we have rules that guide our behavior at school. At home, there are rules we must obey. A constitution has basic rules, regulations, principles that governs people's behavior. The constitution of a country is the set of rules that governs the country. As a good citizen of our country, we must obey and respect our country's rules. Different types of constitution: the written constitution, unwritten constitution, rigid constitution, and flexible constitution. Written constitution is the constitution that are written down in a particular document, while unwritten is the constitution where all the country's laws, rules are not contained in just one document. Instead, they are found in many documents. The Constitution of Britain and Italy are unwritten. And we have the rigid constitution. A rigid constitution is considered rigid if it requires a special procedures before rules and laws can be changed. Most written constitutions are rigid. A flexible constitution does not require any special before it can be changed. Most unwritten constitutions are flexible. The Constitution was written in the year 1999 when a democratic government was elected by the people. The Nigeria Constitution described the basic human rights that all Nigerians are allowed to have. The human rights are: all people are born equal rights. Everyone has the right to live, the right to be free, and the right to be safe. Everyone has the right to freedom of expression. You can speak whatever you feel like saying. People have the right to hold their opinions. They don't feel like talking. They don't feel like telling anyone what they want. All people have the right to meet together and to form what? Association. It is the duty of Nigeria government to protect the rights of its people. It is also the duty of the government to give us these laws in the constitution. People have the responsibility to make sure that all these rules are being kept. Then the citizen must make sure that they keep to this rule, have a responsibility to change the government if we feel they are not doing well. Still, we'll be looking at what? Government. We cannot be talking about constitution without what? Government. Government is elected or appointed, selected or to govern what? Or to rule a country. All countries have governments which direct the country's affairs. We have types of government that a country should have. We have the autocracy government, form of government where a single leader or party has the control over the citizen. And under autocracy government, we have different types of form. We have dictatorship. A dictatorship kind of government is the type by which a single person or group that is not responsible to the people or the elected members of government. For a long time, Nigeria was under a military type. This happened when military officers overthrown the government in Nigeria, and that kind of act is called what? A coup. And just as you have on my screen, an example of such leader was Sani what? Abacha. Then the monarchy is a type whereby a king or a queen is the head of the country. Most monarchy inherit the throne from family members. Their reign as head of state is for life. An example of a country that has this form of government is the Switzerland. Not all monarchies are autocracy. However, a king or a queen may rule alongside a democratic government. An example is the United Kingdom, where the Queen rules with a democratic elected Prime Minister, which is, an example is the Queen of what? England. And the democracy kind of government is which the people have the power to elect their leaders. There are different types of democratic. We have the presidential government and the parliamentary government. The presidential government is the type in which the government has three arms: the legislative, that makes the law, executive, that carries out the law, the judiciary, that interprets the law and punish anyone that break the law. In this type of government, the president is the head. While in the states as well, the head of the government, Nigeria has presidential system of government. The United States of America also has a presidential what system of government. And the parliamentary system of government is the type in which the power to make and execute law is held by parliament. A parliament is an assembly of people who make laws and discuss the country's affairs. Are organized. Countries organize their government in different ways. One, we have through a unitary system of government, which is a system whereby power rests with the country's central government. Examples of countries that practice that is France, Japan, United Kingdom. While the federal system of government developed when a number of states come together to form what? A union or a nation. In this system, the powers of the government are shared between the central government, the state, and the local government. Nigeria has a federal system of government. Other countries that practice the federal system of government include Canada and United States. This is where I'll be stopping the lesson today. See you in our next class. Bye.